What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. I do hope you're doing well. On the screen, you will see all of my socials. If you could give those a follow for me, I would greatly appreciate it. So on the YouTube side of things, if you can make sure that you are subscribed, you've got your notifications turned on, and that you are also commenting on the video for me as well. You can hype the video if you want to as well. That would also be greatly appreciated. Today's video is the preview to our game at Everton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium bowl on the river. It's a bit later than normal because of us playing on Monday. It seemed a bit silly to put the video out like Friday or something like that. That would have just been a little bit, I think, probably too long, and there's a lot that can happen between now and then. So, usual format as we normally talk about. I'm going to be going through all the standard bits and pieces, so we might as well just jump straight into it and get going. So the first thing we're going to talk about is injuries wise. So from an Everton point of view, we've got Jared Braithwaite is doubtful. Michael Keane is out. It's his last suspension or last game that he's suspended for because of pulling somebody's hair. Carlos Alcaraz out. Dewsbury Hall out. Irogue Bunham, I think I've said that right, sorry if I haven't, is out injured, and Jack Grealish is also injured as well. Now, an update to that is I've seen there's a couple of bits going around that Alcaraz and Dewsbury Hall will also be absolutely, well, not absolutely fine, but will be available for the game. There's a strong chance that they could be available. Will they start the game? Don't really know. Also important to note as well that the boys from the AFCON are back, so they will be back in the side as well. So that obviously strengthens Everton sort of moving forwards. From a Leeds point of view, Dan James is out, Jacobiol is out, Anton Stack is doubtful, and Gabriel Goodmanson is also doubtful as well. The ever-faithful adductor issue that we have, it's the new metatarsal for Leeds United, has, stared its ugly head again. So there is a possibility that Goodmanson might not be in, but Goodmanson seems to be made of titanium, and if he's not in, I think it's probably going to be pretty serious if he's not in. Anton Stack, I think he's been training, so there's a good chance that he could start. Jacobiol is ahead of schedule, so I don't think he'll be available for the game. And same with Daniel James as well. They're both ahead of schedule in terms of where they need to be, and they've been involved in team training and stuff. So they could, not those two, but Anton Stack definitely could be involved, hopefully. From a point of view of pre-match standings, Everton are currently sitting 11th in the table. We are currently sitting 16th. Everton's record over the last 5 games has been draw, 1, lost, drawn, 1. Ours over the last 5 games has been 3 draws, a loss, and a win. Our points total-wise, Everton are on 32. We are on 25. So there's only a 7-point gap between 11th and 16th. Overall, so that's, again, interesting to note on that. Insights-wise into the game, Everton sit 10th but rank 16th in the XG table. They're overperforming by 6 positions in their XG. Everton have conceded 4 goals in 3 of their last 7 home matches. James Garner has won possession 114 times this season, the only 3 Premier League players winning it more often. With only 3 Premier League players winning it more often. I should need to learn how to read. Ndiaye returns from AFCON triumph, boosting Everton's attacking options. Leeds sit 16th, but ranked 10th in the XG table. We're underperforming by 6 positions, so the complete opposite for the 2 teams. We've only lost 1 in our last 10 matches. Dominic Calvert-Lewin faces his former club, Everton, for the first time since his summer move. And Brendan Aronson scored 4 Premier League goals this season, including a brace at Newcastle. Also important to note as well, Everton's home form isn't the best. And that could potentially be that it's that new stadium syndrome kind of thing. I know Popey was doing a piece on the radio with the Square Ball guys, and was saying that whilst the stadium is okay, there is that little bit of, it's kind of still trying to find their feet in the stadium, so to speak. So for score ratings, so at the moment, Everton are on a 6.85, 22 matches, 24 goals, 1.1 goals per game. They've conceded 25. They've had 9 clean sheets, 19 assists, and average possession of 42.7%. Conversely, Leeds were on 6.74. Same amount of matches. We've scored more goals than them, conceded more goals than them. We average about 1.4 goals per game, 4 clean sheets, 14 assists, and possession-wise is 45.6% possession overall. Standings tracker-wise, so for kind of like the middle weeks of the season, so weeks 8, 9, 10, 11, and 8, 9, 10, and 11, we were kind of middling, and we were doing sort of sat in the same sort of position. Everton took off a little bit and started to get some results to kind of go their own way up until about week 14, and then down the table slightly to week 16, and then down again week 18, and then back up again on the 19th. So topsy-turvy season, but they are sitting fair to middling in the league overall, whereas we're kind of cementing that sort of 16th position. Then, if you want to look at it top scorers-wise, Dewsbury Hall, average foot mob rating of 7.28, 4 goals scored, 1.56 expected goals, 2 assists and 15 matches played. Conversely, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 9 goals scored, 8.19 XG, 1 assist and 20 games played. Then this new feature that I like to do, featured players. Based on performances in the last match, we've got to stress that. So you've got O'Brien and then you've got Ampadu, both of them scoring in 8 in their last game. And overall, when you look at from the statistics point of view, you've got O'Brien is the green and Ampadu is the kind of purpley blue colours. But from an attacking point of view, it's 40 to 44 in Ampadu's favour. Technical, 43 to 52 in Ampadu's favour. Tactical, 56 to 64 in Ampadu's favour. Defensive, 66 to 70 in O'Brien's favour. And then creativity is 47 to 49 in Ampadu's favour. Very, very, very evenly matched overall. They're pretty much just absolutely on a par with each other. Top players. So for Leeds, currently, we have Stack, Ampadu, Longstaff, Brendan Aronson, and Jacobiol. Unfortunately, Jacobiol won't be at the game, so it's just the top 4 of our players that will be. They're all in and around a 7 score, SOFA score overall. For Everton, conversely, you've got Dewsbury Hall, Garner, Grealish, Tarkowski, and Pickford are their top 5 players, all ranging from 7.1 all the way up to 7.31 in terms of their best players overall. Then the little statistical bits that I like to give you in terms of where they're playing at the moment. Obviously, there was the first game of the season. There wasn't a lot of information that you could give, whereas now there's loads that we can kind of put a little bit more meat on the bone with it, which is a really good thing as far as I'm concerned. Everton average about 1.1 goals per game. They've conceded they've scored 1 penalty goal, no free kick goals, 21 goals from 160 attempts inside the box, and 2 from 77 attempts outside of the box. 7 left-footed, 11 right-footed, 4 headed goals, 1.7 big chances per game. They miss 1.1. Pretty much 11 total shots per game. Off-target shots are 4.2, on-target are 3.1, 3.5 block shots, 6.2 successful dribbles per game, 4 corners per game, 11 free kicks per game. They've hit the woodwork 9 times and they've counter-attacked 12 times so far this season. Passes-wise, like I said, the ball possession is 42.7, so about 48%. Accurate passes is 292, so 139 in their own half and 154 in the opposition half. So they are not a sitting team, but it's a very much midfield battle that goes on with that. 42.9% in the accurate long balls, 21.5% in accurate crosses. Defending-wise, 9 clean sheets, 1.1 goals conceded per game, 18 tackles per game, 8.1 interceptions per game, 31.3 clearances per game, as near as makes the difference, 3 saves per game. Balls recovered per game is 47, errors leading to shot is 18. Of those errors, I should say, 5 of those have turned into goals. Then you've got 3 penalties committed, 2 penalty goals conceded, 2 penalty goals conceded. You've then got 5 clearances off the line and 10 last man tackles. So, like, absolutely throwing it around to try and make sure that they don't concede. Then the other statistics, duels won per game. They win about 52% of their duels per game. Ground duels wise, that works out at 51%. Aerial duels, that works out at 54%. They lose possession 134.3 times per game. They get 19 throw-ins per game, 8 goal kicks per game, offside 1.3 times, fouls per game is 10.4, yellow cards per game is 1.9, Red cards, however, is 3. Then when you look at it from a point of view of who they played last time and what potentially could be the lineup for the game. So last time out, it was Pickford in goal, Mikolenko left back, O'Brien is or O'Brien. It's O'Brien. I've said O'Brien because I've said that wrong. Sorry. And Tarkowski have been the 2 centre backs with Patterson on the right hand side. You've then got Garner and Idris Gueye in the middle, so sitting in 4-2-3-1 formation. McNeil, Armstrong, and Ndiaye as the sort of forward 3 line, if you like, and then up front you've got Barry. So, like I said, that familiar 4-2-3-1 formation that we do see on a regular basis. From a Leeds United perspective, this is purely based off of opinion for me. So this is I'm facing this off of Goodmanson not making it to the match. So that's what I'm basing this off of. It'll be Darlow in goal. He's already said that he's not going to swap that. We know Biel's not back, so I think he might go Bornau, Roden and Struijk as the 3 sort of sitting defenders. You'll then have a kind of wing back, kind of left and right wing of Bogle. And if Goodmanson isn't in, it'll be Justin on the left-hand side. Again, that's just my opinion. If Goodmanson makes it, Justin and Bornau will switch. So it'll be Justin as the right of the 3 defenders. Ampadu, and I'd like to see Stack in the middle if he's fit enough to play. If not, it'll more than likely be Gruev and will probably sit quite defensively. Then right-hand side is going to be Aronson. You just can't take him out of the squad at the moment. His game's too good. Okafor on the left-hand side. I would like to see Nonto given a go, if I'm being 100% honest. Okafor's kind of flattered to deceive a little bit, in my opinion. But he has that ability to really kind of flip a game on its head. And then up front, it'll be Calvert-Lewin. So I'm basing this off of being a 3-4-3 formation. If, however, he goes 3-5-2... I would expect him to play Calvert-Lewin and Nemecha up top if he's really wanting to go at it quite hard. So again, it's just a case of how it all works out and how it'll be brought in. What I would suggest with that, if it goes to 3-5-2, is that Aronson will probably come in to the right-hand side of Ampadu and Okafor might not start. That's the way that I see it. As I said, at the making of this video, it's 6:20 on Saturday evening. So from a point of view of where we're currently at, obviously we're still 16th. Forest are playing Sunday, or today, if you're watching this video on Sunday. West Ham won, so that's closed the gap to 5. Everybody don't panic. We all knew that they were going to start to turn it around at some point. We just have to focus on ourselves. Burnley nearly got a win, but they didn't. They ended up drawing 2-2 with Spurs, so that keeps them down there a little bit. Wolves as well lost, so that keeps them absolutely rooted to the bottom of the table. This, again, is another opportunity for us. The minimum we need to be taking from this game is a draw. It's more important for us not to lose the away games. We have an opportunity to go at Everton, I feel, just with a couple of key players potentially either not being able to start or just being on the bench. And particularly with certain players being absent as well through injury or through suspension. This is an opportunity, a real opportunity to level the points total again and just either stretch the lead on Forest if they don't get anything out of the game, their own game, or just build that 8-point gap back up again against West Ham. We've just got to believe. We've lost 1 in the last 10. We just need to keep on doing what we've been doing, playing with passion, pace, power, drive, determination, trust in each other, trust in everybody, and who knows, we could come away with something that's quite favourable. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notifications are turned on. And if you're listening on audio platforms, please make sure that you give the audio platforms a like as well for me. It's going to do it for this one, guys. Like I said, thank you as ever for stopping by. Genuinely, I really do appreciate it. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the match review. Cheers.